This is a pretty nice looking crowd. Not like the one I used to work with when I was at AT&T. This is like several years back, like almost 25 years back. The crowd wasn't this diverse, and I was the team lead for tech support at AT&T, believe me or not. So my manager came to me and said, we need to make this crowd, your team, a little more diverse. And I thought about it for a while and said, you know what, I'm going to hire a white guy, and that's it. So that did it. So unlike, but again, if you look at events that are happening around the world today, it's not good, man. I was watching CNN last night, and Puerto Rico is devastated. The place is pretty bad. It's hot, humid, it's dirty, and people wandering off cluelessly, hungry, thirsty, foraging for food, just exactly like here. So it's hard to empathize with those guys. And again, jokes aside, there is a disturbing statistics about Puerto Rico right now. There is one restroom for every 100 people. Can you believe it? But again, it's hard to empathize with them because we have one restroom for 200 people at NCFAST. So they should be empathizing with us.
Yeah.
So I hope Angie is not listening to me because I would someday need a pay raise or a contract extension. So anyway. Okay, I've been at NCFAST for over 6 years, almost 6.5 years. I mean, if you look at me, if you have seen me back then, you would have known how much I've aged. And to be fair, I can't complain much. I mean, you got to look at Chris and Kevin. When they joined this project 7 years back, they had afros. Trust me. Now they have and I'm getting there, and I'm not there yet, but it ages you pretty fast. Where is Lori? Lori Johnson? Man, she's not here. Anyway, so Lori Johnson, who's one of the organizers of this project, she used to be an adorable, cute little girl with pigtails back in the day when she joined this project. And now she look at her. She lost interest in those pigtails, and that's what this project does to you. Again, I got no complaints. This is a great project. This is Curum's biggest, baddest installation anywhere in the world. So I'm proud to be part of this project. So, in fact, I really like working this project. I asked my daughter to come in and then do her internship here. And she's not a computer science major, but she wanted to learn some languages. Oh, Angie is here. Okay. Maybe she'll give me a pay raise if I say nice things about this. Angie's management is awesome. And, and Kevin is the best boss I ever had in my entire life. Okay, now move on. So moving on. So I asked my daughter to do her internship here. She was happy to do the internship, and she was here for 8 weeks. I mean, back in the day, learning computer science, when I was a kid, we had to learn COBOL and C, and that's it. You are set for life, but not anymore. You got so many programming languages, so many choices. The languages are just confusing, and then it's hard to keep up. So I said, why don't you spend 2 months here and then figure out what languages you want to enroll at NC State when you go back to college. And she has gone back to college, and then I'm happy to announce that she has made that decision. She enrolled in 2 language classes, Hindi and Telugu. Said without that, she's never going to survive in the computer world these days. So, and if I had a dime for every time someone bragged to me about their little brat, saying what kind of computer genius that 2-year-old or a 4-year-old or a toddler is, I would have a lot of dimes with me. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Oh, my son figured out how to use an iPad. My daughter figured out how to use iPhone. And he knows how to use all the buttons. I said, you moron, the iPad has 1 button. Seriously, 1 button. I mean, anyone can figure it out. Seriously. No, I'm not kidding. People take pride in that. In fact, I'll tell you how stupid that device is. no harm to, don't mean anything bad about the kids or anything, but they have managed to teach a chimpanzee how to use an iPad in San Diego Zoo. Seriously. Now the chimp uses the button or the app or whatever to ask for food instead of asking for food. In fact, the chimp went one level further and then wrote its own I poop app. When you go through that enclosure, he doesn't hurl poop at you anymore, he just pushes the I poop button. And he wrote the app himself. So next time you brag about your little brat, unless the kid is, designing a C compiler or, playing the Fifth Symphony or something, stop your nonsense. I'm sick and tired of it. In fact, I'll tell you how the iPad is designed. Apple devices are designed for people with no technical experience. Listen to me carefully. No technical experience. No computer skills. No programming knowledge. No common sense whatsoever. In fact, I know a project manager who figured out how to use it in just one day. The eye contact is, I'm making eye contact with one guy, but it's not, I don't mean anything by Charles, Okay, back to work, I've been noticing a disturbing trend among men. Don't be afraid, I'm not going to say anything completely inappropriate here. That day I had a long meeting with Kevin and Michael, and then, it went on and on and on. I had to really go to the bathroom. So I just ran after the meeting to the bathroom, and then I was disappointed. There were like 8 people in line in front of me. I said, oh, shit. No pun intended, sorry. I said, this sucks. And then, guess what? I said, oh, should I go upstairs? Should I go to the next building? What do I do? Tremendous pressure here. Again, no pun. Then I look inside, all the stalls are free. I said, what the hell? And these people are waiting to use the mirror, man. They got nothing to do with the... Oh, okay. Oh, before I say anything, this has nothing to do with this building or this project. This is about another project. Not here. Now, at Blue Cross, they hired a bunch of male supermodels and they were doing it, okay? Not here. So I go, and the people are doing, checking their hair, applying makeup, and little thing. Oh, what is it? How does it look now? Do I look pretty now? I said, come on, people. People, there is a purpose for a restroom. If you want mirrors, go to the dollar store, buy yourself all the mirrors you want. You can look. Again, not here, Berkel, not here. It's another company. So anyway, so what's happening is, this is kind of disturbing trend. I think it's got to do something with social media. So any moment in time, you could be on camera, you could be on CNN or E-Weekly or something, and you got to be ready. That's valid only for the Kardashians, not for programmers, not for people who work at Blue Cross, right? Not for us. So this is like, how does it go? I was thinking to myself, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the prettiest of all? Oh, mirror, does this pants make my butt look big? Say, no, don't do that. The mirror is going to get tired, and then one point you'll say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? And the mirror is going to get angry and say, Judge Judy is the fairest of all. Just go back to work now. See y'all, that's all I got.
All right. Woo!